Alrighty, everybody. Are you excited for another episode of Rotgrind?
Hey.
Yes.
Come on, we other people. Come on, can't just be me and Speaker holding down the fort.
Yes.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
all of you are terrible. You know,
Yes.
Morgan, I went on that gag.
All right. Yes.
God.
God, everybody. Hope everyone had an exciting week and everything else. Welcome everyone to another episode of Rotgrind. We're going to go through intros real quick, and then I'll give people the news, the updates to the things. Starting off with Oroshi.
Hi, hello. Oh wait, Zoran, your overlay.
What do you mean my overlay? Oh.
The names are wrong.
Wrong one!
Yes,
Here, no, what? No, we're
Not
other
Zillion
puppets
now.
now. Hold up. Here, fuck it. We'll do announcements now because I fucked it up. Here,
Oh,
hold up. Okay, you're disappearing. You're disappearing.
Oh no.
And we're now, there's Reed, there's Zedek, there's Pi, there's Lauren and Zilly. There we go. We're these characters now.
Yeah.
All right, we're fucking we're doing
Fantastic.
announcements
I'm
first.
back here.
Tomorrow.
We're doing announcements first. So I was going to do this as a thing. I apparently pressed the wrong thing in OBS because it's tiny like an
Oh, we're all talking about
Also, yeah, we're all talking at the same time. Just give it a second as I talk to the thing because it's all rigged up the wrong way. We're
all
doing the
talking
Warhammer
now.
special tomorrow. If you are a subscriber of the channel, you'll be able to see the live stream. If you're on the Patreon stuff, you'll get the VOD exclusive to you, the YouTube VOD exclusive to you. So if you are a Twitch subscriber, you'll be able to watch the sub-only stream. Sadly, there's no Patreon Twitch integration to do the thingy or whatever, but just be aware of that. But Patrons get the YouTube VOD, and the Twitch subs are able to see the sub-only Warhammer special tomorrow. So do be aware of that. But yeah, there's all the little art duders and everything else. Everyone looks so wonderful. But yeah, let me turn everyone off here. Boop, 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 boop. And then we go boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. There we go. Everyone's there, and then I'll get the names right.
Yeah, well, we're doing intros. Just fix the next.
This one, there we go.
I really want to point out it was really good how we got the art set up, how it looks like constantly that Reeb and Pi are fucking bickering over something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's classic
canon.
Warhams. Yeah.
I love Pi's little squat.
Sit
Anyway, I guess it's my time to introduce
Yeah, go
myself.
ahead.
Hi, hello. I'm Odo. You can find me on Twitter at OdoroshiWriter, and I am playing Valli the Swashbuckler, who's definitely okay. She's fine. You know, she's gonna walk it off.
You also seem very far away from your mic. But next up, we
I'm
have
leaning into my mic now.
and we also have Hokey Crow.
Hello, that is me. I am Hokey Crow. I am an on-again, off-again voice actor for Ogre Popenang, as well as some previous projects that Elf Abuse and these wonderful writers here have also done. Doing some fun stuff in the future. Am I good to plug that thing now, or do you want to say that
go
till the
for
end? All right. I am also currently doing some charity work. I'm fundraising for the Bungie Foundation. Yes, that's incredibly on brand for me, but it's a wonderful charity based in Washington. Sponsored by the same company, the same name. They do a lot of community engagement, outreach, help bettering the lives of people. I'll drop a link down below to my fundraising. You can get some cool stuff through it. And you can also get some incentives from me to say some horrible things, because I wouldn't do that otherwise. Also, I'm playing the Konrasu cleric Rehua.
Next up, we have Earndil.
Yep, I'm Earndil. You can see me at Twitter at Earndilio, and I am a writer for Alpha Abuse Ogre Popenang. Pup, shit! And I'm playing as Baldric, the human alchemist, and last game got the shit beat out of me, as did everyone. Valli died, by the way.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Speaker D.
Hello, I am Speaker D. I am responsible for much discord and horrors on the World of Alpha Abuse's channel and the Ogre Popenang crew. I'm playing Tannhauser, the android revolutionary Magus, who just recently, with the power of his conviction, successfully fell unconscious in the middle of Phase 2 of the boss fight.
And the one bringing us terrors and horrors today in bright illumination is our Game Master, Thurston.
Hi. It's me. I'm Thurston. On-call GM. Cool.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Cool.
understand my
Look, I got all my energy out last session. This is kind of just me coming down from a strong high.
He's still recovering.
Yeah, it's Thurston smoking a cigarette and we're all crying.
Right. 15 minutes in and out.
Thurston gets signed to the Boston Celtics.
Congratulations,
And-
by the way.
Yeah. And I am your host, Zoran the Bear. I am playing the Strix Druid named Oran, super original. And we got some announcements. Got some announcements for stuff. Like, I know it kind of gets boring for stuff, but it kind of gets people updated on things of what's going on with the world. If you're watching this on YouTube or podcast later in the future, this might have already been done. But if you were watching us live on Twitch, which we greatly appreciate people watching live on Twitch, we love it a lot because everyone's energy in chat really helps us out. Like, we love seeing people being super excited and joining us in our failures and our successes. So greatly appreciate everybody coming over to watch the live stream, which you can find at twitch.tv/Zoran the Bear. So with that, Warhammer Special. I already announced the Warhammer Special. If you stay tuned to our like Patreon and stuff like that, we usually do public updates of going like, hey, this is what we're working on, this is how things are going. This is all this awesome stuff that we're working on, et cetera, et cetera. The thing that we wanted to do is do a Warhammer special that we've kind of announced multiple times already, but this is us using our old Warhammer's characters in our previous campaigns and bringing them into the world of Rotgrind and having a fun little sitcom kind of deal with them and have a good old time with everybody. So that will be tomorrow, which is July 10th at 3 p.m. CDT. That is sub only. It is for subscribers only at the Twitch channel. And if you are a Patreon member on the $5 tier, then you will get the YouTube VOD exclusive for you. So that is pretty much how that'll be. It's pretty much to help afford several things. It takes a lot of money to kind of run these types of shows and stuff like that. And all that other cool stuff. And we're also, to do that, afford all these fantastic PDFs that we are currently making. So if you ever wanted to get a character guide or an adventure and stuff like that to play in the world of Rotgrind, specifically in Outset, then that will be coming fairly soon. Not tomorrow. We had to push some stuff back and everything else. We're getting fantastic art from Skelly and a bunch of other fantastic artists that we put inside that PDF, so you will see that sometime in another thing as well. One thing that we kind of had a discussion with the last episode was a hero point system. We've kind of adjusted that a little bit. We kind of went a little bit wild with our last session with it, but we want to reassure people that, like, hey, we heard some feedback and we kind of agreed with a lot of it, that we're going to make sure hero points that we spend are specifically just on like D20 rerolls and narrative declarations and stuff like that, and allowing Thurston to just be evil with his and stuff. We're not going to try to fight with the points or anything else. So just to reaffirm that for everybody. And the final bit of news that we're taking a break on July. If you are watching this in the future, this doesn't really matter to you. If you're watching us as the show is growing and continuing, we're taking a break on July 23rd. There's not going to be an episode on July 23rd. Instead, there's going to be a Q&A session. We just want to take a break, talk about the campaign, have everyone ask a whole bunch of questions and stuff. Come just talk to us so we can interact with all of you. So we'll be doing a maybe like an hour or two stream on July 23rd around our normal start time for the show, so you can all talk to us and we can just talk about the campaign, where we're at with it, all that fun stuff. Because yeah, we've had a fantastic time, and it's always fun playing with all these amazing. So with that, does anyone else have anything they want to yell at chat for before we continue?
I got it out of my system.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Let's see.
I'm good.
So Thurston,
Yeah.
what do you have for us today?
Well,
Well, she's bigger now.
why does it say phase 3?
No!
No!
I'm dead. Good luck.
well, everyone. Strap on it. No, I'm just fucking with you. God. Okay, for those of you listening to the audio, I brought up the map and it has the boss made like 3 times as big, and it's his phase 3.
But she's big now.
She's big now. Yeah. The Martin's big now. That's all good. It's all good. Okay. Let's sit back here. All right. So where do we begin today's session? Well, as per usual, I think we actually begin today's session with a recap. So last time, our destined band of chucklefucks had a fight. That's it, right?
That's it.
Right?
All right.
That's yeah. Okay. Well, actually, our destined band of chucklefucks reconvened at the basement level of Doug's Saturn house before pursuing leads up to the locked door at the top floor of the fortress. Sir Crunch escorted the imprisoned girl out of the Tyrant's Guild prisons, while the rest of our party members went to confront Martinet Cardoza. Entering into the upper gala hall, the PCs found Martinet Cardoza of the Tyrant's Guild surrounded by corpses. Forced into a battle with her, the PCs launched a furious assault that brought her low in short order. But then she turned into phase 2. Shining with beneficent light, the Martinet broke through the glass floor of the upper level and slew the enthralled gala members of the lower level. The battle continued on the main floor of the building, with Valli incinerated by divine light, Tannhauser brought low by barrages of bullets, Baldric and Rehua fighting valiantly, while Oran tossed magical fire from above. Finally, a hurled mace from Rehua, finding its mark in the center of the head of this being, ended the Martinet's existence. And as we ended last session, the Martinet exploded in a burst of light. And as with all things light, there is also darkness. Valli, you are swimming. You are swimming through a pitch black. And as you are moving through this miasmic sludge that surrounds you, you hold your breath, hoping for it to abate. My friend Valli, can you give me an athletics check?
Oh, well,
boy.
It's a good thing I have 1 extra point in strength now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all leveled up to 5, by the way. We're level
We
5
did.
now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13.
Oh gosh, this like sludge that you move through is just so thick. Like it's almost like you're swimming through jello. Your fingers able to like grab onto blackness that you can't really see but know is there, somehow pulling you up. You feel there is a light ahead. You feel your body being weighed down, and then in the back of your mind, you hear this rumbling voice. Come to me, child. And you can feel that the like weight of this sludge is seemingly lessening as you pull yourself up. And then you hear something, Valli. You hear what sounds like a horn, some distant sound, that like hums in the background as you are pulling yourself up. What are you doing?
Oh god. So I hear a hum behind me. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to pull myself upward, or I'm gonna give a look around. Is it still just pitch dark?
You want to give me a perception check?
Yeah, I will, in fact.
Sweet.
My perception is it's A-okay. Well, not like that. That is
No,
We're starting off good.
I don't see shit.
Oh God, can I use a complication in a dream sequence? Oh fuck. Okay.
It's a real complicated dream now.
We had a good
Yeah,
run, Valli. We had a
yeah,
good run. Thanks for
like-
coming. You
God. Well, I have some bad news. Okay, so you begin to look around, Valli, and as you are looking around, there is this just absolutely awful awful feeling as something seems to put its way into your eyes.
Oh.
Like you feel whatever this horrific substance is, it has now entered into your eyes, and it is just the strangest, most like just awful feeling as it gets in there, and you want to desperately to claw out your own eyes as this vileness has entered them. Let's see here. And as this is going on, you feel your body being pulled towards the strange keening horns behind you. Something is just like wrapping itself around your right leg. What are you doing now?
Oh. I don't recognize the sound of the horns, do I? Like, this is all totally unfamiliar to me.
Oh gosh, what kind of skills do you have about like sounds? Anything?
I have a low intelligence, so.
Oh, I like that. So do you have performance at all?
I do. That one's dex based, so I'm pretty good at that one.
Yeah, you wanna give me a performance check to recall knowledge on like different instruments, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Give that a. All right, we go from a 1 to a natural 20.
Yay!
Sure. Not only
roundabouts.
do I recognize these, I know the key signature. Valli stops and she's just like, "Oh, E flat minor."
Well, you recognize the sound as the far distant sound of bagpipes.
Huh. That's interesting. The feeling on my leg, is it like some kind of tendril? Is it cold? Is it like warm?
It's pressure. It has no cold. It has no no cold, no heat. It's more just like a pressure, like a tendril or tentacle wrapping itself around you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to squirm out of it and keep struggling to the direction that I think up is.
Okay. Well, as this goes on, I've got it. I've got the complication now for your prior thing. It just took me a second to find it here. All right. So you're pulling yourself up. Give me one more athletics test, please, my friend. Valli.
Oh my god.
A 1, a 20, and another 1. What is happening to
Are
me
you
today?
fucking loaded? The fuck?
I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to Rotgrind. Today we're going to be burying Valli.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Make a new
So
character.
the. What the fucking hell?
What?
Okay.
This is a nightmare.
This is a nightmare, and then it all goes really weird. Because what happens next is you finally catch sight of something. I'm going to use for the failed perception check, though. You catch sight of one thing in this miasmic, and you're very sure in the back of your head this is like absolutely nothing to do with the vision, and you've probably not seen something of this vision that you were supposed to see. But instead, what you see, I'd like to thank our I'd like to thank our patron Any Jake here for cutie glub talk. So you just see cute little Glubtalk floating in this miasm of black rotten sludge, and he just looks at you with his big Glubtalk eyes. Glubtalk.
Glubtalk, help.
Glubtalk. Now, for that failed athletics check to get out, you don't get out, and in fact, this tendril like pulls you down to the darkest depths of this ooze, as like the last thing you hear from the glub talk in this water, glub talk hinder, as he like lightly takes his hand and pushes your forehead down, causing you to like sink rapidly even at the smallest touch of this little vestigial creature. And you can't. Your athletics is nowhere near strong enough to pull against what is pulling you down. And then for the complication on that, I would like to thank Bulletkin for their spontaneous human combustion, because you immediately combust on fire. Give me a reflex save.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Nightmare.
I mean, it's better.
18 on a 2.
Okay. Valli, you wake from the nightmare and take 1 point of fire damage. And as you are back to full hit points, emerging from a fountain with 2 figures staring at you in like shock and disbelief, as both of them you recognize, the first being Sir Crunch of Elizabeth. And then another figure that like stares at you slightly confused, a younger figure looking up in like shock. Miss Valli, you appear to be aflame, as you realize, Valli, you are on fire as you have emerged from the water of this fountain.
Oh god. Yeah, I imagine Grill just goes, "Oh, you look like shit," as Valli just springs up, just bolt upright, like suddenly sitting up and just kind of screaming, starts patting out the fire, like throwing water on it, kind of trying to get it off the coat. Kind of just, oh god. What happened? Where am I?
Can you roll me a flat check to see if you get the fire out?
Oh god.
Stop, drop, roll, goddammit.
That's D12.
I like how you're in a fountain, you're like, your first reaction is not to yeah, okay, sweet. So the fire kind of spreads along your clothing. You take another 3 points of fire. Valli, do you require assistance? Sir Crunch like puts the shield down, comes over this plate of like mammoth figure, like plate gauntlets like tapping at the sides of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, stop, drop, and roll, try splashing water on myself.
Sure, give me another flat check, please.
Fire.
Now, you've rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 so far, so I mean...
Let's go for a 4.
Yeah, let's go for a 4.
Do you have assurance?
I don't have assurance. Okay, there we go, that's a 16.
Okay, with a 16, you're able to, like, end the fire on you, as, like, Sir Crunch is awkward. Boo! And like you see, Sir Crunch takes a step back from you.
What happened?
You don't look well. Well, and he like looks over to the small peasant child back to you.
What happened? Where's everybody else?
Your face is
What?
Well, it's and he again looks to the little girl as though she could maybe explain. Well, your face.
What happened?
You've got some lines and some streaking. And you have you had some encounter with rot?
Rot? Oh shit! I'm gonna like look at my face in the water.
Yeah, and your face is the same it has always been, except for now you can see that there are like black veins clearly visible in your eyes, the sort of small ones you'd seen before, exemplified, and even around sort of your eyes themselves, like on the eyelids, your brow, even close to your cheek, there are like smaller visible veins now.
Oh. So, Duhakis is right about the rot spreading.
Well, oh my! Did you come into this fountain to try to remove the effect?
No.
Perhaps I could help splash more water on you. Give me a moment. I can.
Crunch.
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna help. I died again in there.
You died again.
Again. I was kind of hoping that Duhakis' theory wasn't quite right. How bad is it? Really, how bad is it? How bad do I look, Crunch?
Well, and he like looks again at the child as though the child should answer this question.
You look like shit, ma'am.
Yes. What the mamselle just said.
Okay. Is everybody still fighting in there?
Perhaps we should go and check on them.
Probably. Yeah. You get the terrible child out of here.
Well, the mamselle. Okay, can you give me a perception
Is that what you
check,
call
Valli?
terrible children? All right.
Is that what you call terrible child?
Perception. That's a 22.
You hear something. You hear something coming from down the streets. It is a shout. A revolution, revolution, and like coming from a cacophonous mass of voices. Oh.
Well, that sounds like them. Give me a second. You go on. I'm gonna go find him.
All right. Yeah, of course. Go in there. And with that, we cut back to the interior of our final encounter from last session, which is totally not phase 3, and instead, after ascending high into the air and exploding in a burst of light, the martinet, Cardoza, has fallen down. Her body crumpled onto the ground, a vast amount of blood splattered around from the impact site. Her 2 pistols scattered across the floor. Her mask cracked and broken, and above her floats this luminous replica of her mask that sort of hangs in the air above her, almost like 6 or so feet, just like glowing with wisps of white smoke and light coming out of this basically blood-smeared replica of the martinet's mask.
Ugh. Damn it.
Yeah, everyone in the room. Oran, you are still up above. Tannhauser, you are unconscious on glass. Baldric, you are incredibly wounded. Rehua, you are also incredibly wounded. And as this goes on, you can see that the martinet, bereft for weapons, is almost dragging herself through the blood very slowly, a trail coming behind her as she claws to, like, through broken glass as well, claws to try to get out of here.
We'll find no quarter today, Martinet Cardoza.
The mace, like, still on the ground beside her, now smeared in blood.
Damn Rehua,
Yes, Baldric.
can you attend to Tannhauser?
Of course. Rehua.
I'm gonna...
Tannhauser.
Real quick, I'm gonna have Baldric walk up to the martinet real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. She's like continuing to slowly drag herself, but like she's only made it like 5 feet and is somewhat stopped.
So yeah, Baldric's gonna really quickly like put his boot on her shoulder and push her onto her back.
And she lets out this like scream and turns over. The mask is cracked so that like the top quarter of the left side of the face has just this like blood-stained eye staring out at you.
Hello, Cardoza. Been a little bit, hasn't it?
Baldric, I always wanted you here.
There is no response. He's gonna reach down and grab her by the plate of like the upper part of the breastplate and just start pulling. Come on, you and me are going for a walk.
Okay, where are you moving?
We're gonna descend the stairs down to the basement.
Oh, okay.
While Baldric's having his conversation and stuff, Oran will kind of just glide down over to Tannhauser, so he can basically just medicine him up real quick.
Hey,
Get him
Oran,
up.
if you don't mind, when you get Tannhauser patched up, could you bring him down? I would like him to work with me.
Yeah, before we move anybody, let's get everybody up. And like to kind of get Tannhauser up.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let me roll a medicine check to first aid him.
Here, before you do that, I can cast Stabilize.
He was already stabilized.
Yeah,
last
he's good.
session.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 15, so it's just going to be 8.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
So Tannhauser, you got up to 9 HP.
Oop, I got this.
So Tannhauser,
Oran, where is the martinet?
Oran helps Tannhauser up to his feet, and you'll see he'll point with his wooden arm to her. Baldric also asked you to help with that.
Good. Yes, I should tend to this personally. Find Valli.
Oran nods and like to roll a perception check to look around for any remains of Valli. But as you do so, thank you, Rehua. Rehua! Mr. Tannhauser, Mr. Baldric still need help. You could help, patch them up just a little bit more. I can only do what I can with dirt.
Fucking dirt boy.
Have these worms!
The worms help seal the wounds.
It's putting leeches on Tannhauser's metal.
Yes.
They're pulling the
Fix those
impurities out.
humors.
They're unrusting your metal.
I will do what I can to help them out, Oran, but be wary that she is not here. I fear the worst, Oran. We're just going to have to deal with that, at least for now.
Tannhauser felt Oran kind of like tighten his grip on him a little bit, but as he just like lets Tannhauser go. And Oran's still gonna look around for any remnants of Valli, like any like a cloth piece or anything else like that.
Hey, give me a perception check.
Oran got a 27 on the die.
So you see no remnants of Valli. Valli is completely gone. The only remnants is a slight faint smell in the air of cooked meat and flesh, which could be from Tannhauser's still somewhat charred body from the bullets and the fiery explosions.
I would like to spin a narrative declaration.
Okay.
If you permit it, I want a piece of Valli's cloak to still be kind of somewhere. Like a good, like, square size. Basically, or pretty much is that okay if I spin it for that?
Yeah, sure. It would have been like torn off before, so it was detached from her. Yeah, I'd allow it.
Oran will spend one, and as he looks around, he sees one, he just kind of like grips onto it tightly. He'll kind of take a bit of his scarf that he has, and his scarf has like a bunch of symbol stuff on it, and a bunch of little lines, and he'll attach it to the side. There's little hooks there for temporary stuff. Do that, and you'll see, and he'll be having a fucking issue right now as he does that, as he kind of just keeps, and just as everyone else does their stuff, he's just looking around everywhere for any other signs.
Yeah, okay.
That'll be all that I'm doing for.
Okay. And so as that is happening, the doors open, and the most haggardest of looking Valli stands there at the south of the room.
I like to think that Baldric has moved the martinet up to that door, not like up to it, but like just in front of it as Valli bursts
Yeah, like
in.
right there, kind of thing. Like
Martinet's still on the ground, just getting dragged.
Yeah,
even,
just
like,
dragged,
blood
yeah.
trail.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, that's about how I'm feeling.
I
You
can
got
tell. It looks like... let me guess. Rot's taking a bit more of a hold then.
Yeah. Duhakis was right. I don't know how much I have left. But we got her. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna like kick her sharply, a little frustrated.
yeah, there's like a cough of blood from her, again, like spattering out from the mouth grill of this, actually under the like the chin of the mask, because there's only the sort of nose there.
Maybe you should have been sponsored by the gods, idiot. It's doing us great.
Baldric's gonna tilt his head at Valli, knowing full well that's a crock of shit, but he understands the sentiment.
Oran will rush up the volley. You'll just kind of see like a young little bird boy, just like all eyes filled with tears and stuff. And he just rushes up and hugs Valli.
Aw. Hey, bud. Are you all right? Anybody else? Croak?
No.
Good. At least there's that. I ruffle Oran's hair. So, what's the plan?
Oh, me and Tannhauser are gonna have a chat with the martinet downstairs. Then,
All right.
yeah. So,
Thurston.
Mm.
The martinet had some rather impressive weapons.
Yep.
Are they perhaps anywhere on the floor?
Yeah, I specifically called out that they were on the floor when I was doing my intro text. They are right here, along with the floating mask that is still in the air.
Yeah, we
I'm-
leave all the loot.
Yeah, let's go. We don't
seems
need
legit.
this. Yeah, we're actually going to strip down naked and get a club.
Oh, dude, I love the
Frenzy flame.
deprived.
Yeah, we're doing a
Yeah,
wretched run.
deprived run. Let's go.
No hit. No hit.
I'm going to grab the two guns and the mask while I'm at it. And as I just
Yeah.
walk forward, haggard alongside the rest of my companions, I will toss Valli the two armaments.
Pistolio.
Yeah, and as you touch them, Tannhauser, the pistols glow. Like these dagger pistols have like a luminosity to them. They basically shed light around them. So as soon as you pick them up, they have begun to shed light. As you pass them to Valli, they continue to shed light. They seem to like have like a bright light within about a 5-foot radius, and then slightly less light to the next 5 feet.
Oh god, these are bright. Nice looking though. How do they feel in my hand? Am I about to catch on fire again?
Also, can we narratively declare there's an off switch?
There
Off
is
switch?
no off. There is no off switch on these guns.
Damn it.
You could probably holster them in something that'll dampen the light,
Or like cover them in cloth.
or put them
Yeah.
up your ass. I don't know. We can figure something
True.
out.
I'm going to we can object whisper all of those objects.
Yeah, we'll give him a look-see once we're back home.
Yeah, we'll do that back home. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at Valli. When my body was first broken, shards of shrapnel lined my organs, and what little remains of my flesh and blood still carries shards of broken glass and shattered steel. And I will tell you this, Valli. There is nothing more empowering than walking forth with the weapons that failed to send you to hell. Never forget, death cannot hold you.
You have a knack for making shit sound a hell of a lot cooler than it is. Hand him over.
And I will happily toss them over to Valli.
Oh yeah.
I'll turn him over. Thanks, Tanny.
Don't thank me. My lack of planning saw you die here. It is a mistake we will not
Stop.
make again.
Don't blame yourself, Tanny.
Regardless, I say we salvage our rusted victory. Baldric, what are your plans for the Martinet?
Putting it simply, I'm going to ask a few questions. Down by the little precipice.
Right. Well, that's all you, Baldric.
Figure you three,
I'm pointing at Valli, Oran, and Rehua.
can't help mop up any sort of little bits that are left up in here. You meet Tannhauser, I think we should have a chat with her. Revolutionary to revolutionary.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And
Or how?
I assume Baldric will grab one arm of the Martinet, and then Tannhauser will grab the other, and I guess we're gonna drag her.
I was having fun just dragging her by like the neck of her cuirass and just having her bounce into everything on the way.
Okay, in that case, Tannhauser will just be ploddingly following along.
Yeah. Okay.
As they drag her away, Oran heads up. Hey, you're pretty badass, man.
Good tree.
Hey, good tree. Good solid structure.
I did what I could do to save my friends that were still here. I'm sorry that I was not able to help you in time, Valli.
Like I said, it's none of you guys' fault. The damn Martinet for shooting me in the head, right? I guess I'm just,
Revolution.
I'm just too terrifying for her.
Revolution. Revolution.
The fuck is that?
Revolution.
Oran drags Rehua closer to his microphone and then goes like, do you need any help, buddy? Seem shredded. Not in the good sense.
I can fix myself. Rehua will try and medicine himself.
I would like to assist him, so potentially crit, if that's okay.
Yeah, totally.
Also, I should have been nature to heal instead of medicine, because I'm a dog.
I don't like it either.
I'll assist with the...
Only.
Yeah, so I have stuff. Get a bonus. I rolled a 2 regardless, but I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
19
So no bonus, but enough for you to succeed the check.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah.
There we go. Not bad, 13.
Okay. Whoop. There we go. Whoops.
Oopsies.
We keep those. We keep
Yeah.
those double heals on accident.
No. It's not how any of this works.
No, it's how it works.
It has to...
Yes.
Thank you for that, Oran.
Revolution. Revolution.
Oh, his Tannhauser's fan club here.
Probably.
You hear glass breaking.
Oh,
Evidently
Sounds like a party.
so.
Guess let's get out of here and meet up with our friends. Let's go. Valli?
Mm-hmm.
Happy to see you back.
Glad to be back, bud. And, thanks for kicking our ass when I was gone.
Yeah. Be careful next time. Want to lose another one. So, or pat her away.
It won't happen again.
All
right.
Sure it doesn't.
As that happens, we cut to the basement where I have every fucking understanding of where this is going.
I like how it now switched, the map switch changes to like, oh, so wholesome, so wonderful. Torture.
We're not going there. We're going a little bit simpler, my friend.
Time to totally fuck her up.
Is the ramp, the walkway ahead, enough to fit 2 people, reasonably speaking?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna drag someone, Miss Cardoza. We're gonna drag her to the fucking very edge over there. If you could move her there, I'll move myself up. Tannhauser, go ahead and come up behind me if you want.
So to set the scene for those of you who are listening, our Baldric and Tannhauser side quest have gone to the basement where they have opened the door to the north, which led out to a stone walkway that overlooked the sinkhole. Having come out here, there's about 8, 10, 20, 30, like 30-foot walkway of stone supported underneath, where we'd previously found out that this was where prisoners would be like walked out and tossed down. The light from above shining through the sort of like rainbow-esque coloration of the stained glass floor from the room where our destined band of chucklefucks defeated the Martinet shines down upon them here as they stand over the side of the sinkhole. The Martinet has been dragged again, sort of like sputtering blood, her consciousness like ebbing and flowing with every step Baldric has taken. The winds now sort of like catch around you as you come out. Tannhauser and Baldric, you both get the sense that like there's some sort of artificial weather. It's like it's a strong wind, not enough to push you down, but enough for like your cloaks and clothing to sort of catch in it. And Tannhauser, you could swear that you hear revolution on the wind.
Feel the thunder.
All right. Tannhauser, you good to stand? You could lean on the railing if you want. Pretty sure that's why it's there.
My legs will carry me aloft, and my hands will see judgment done.
Yep. Oh, Cardoza, I would have liked to have taken you in a bit better condition. Get some more information out of you. I'm thinking you're not very long for this world, though.
I have seen. I have been so close. I have seen.
What have you seen? Go ahead and tell us.
The bloodshot eye stares up. At this point, she's kind of like on her back against this one sort of like pole of metal that comes out from the end of this bridge. But she looks up, the bloodshot, blood-stained side of the exposed portion of the mask staring at you. I have seen light.
Light, huh?
Well, he's kind of doing this. He's taking the last dregs of any infusions that he has, and he's kind of cobbling them together.
Yeah.
He's cobbling them into something. It's kind of unclear what at the moment.
And like you can tell that even though she's brought her eye up to you, Baldric, the blood smeared face looks even higher up at the light shining down from the stained glass floor above you. Light.
Light?
He's gonna look up at the stained glass that she's staring at. Is there anything about the stained glass that is notable? Like maybe any symbols that may make more sense in relation to light now?
At this point, no. The only thing is the symbol of the first house, which is like evident in the center of it, right? Which is, you know, the primary deities of this continent. But aside from that, like actually, do you have religion? You got any religion there, dog?
I got a untrained +1. Tannhauser,
you
do you have it?
I'm similarly irreligious, but let me see what I've got.
I've got a society.
I got religion +2.
Yeah, you can roll them.
Yeah, but we'll both give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah.
Haha, 4.
Nice.
10.
Okay, so a 10 is enough for you to at least recognize this, like, the concept of light is most often associated not with like the first house, but with the more esoteric fundamental powers, which are still divine entities, but they are like the embodiments of, you know, law, good, chaos, evil. Light is often associated with the beneficence, which is the embodiment of good.
I don't think the beneficence helping you here. Seems you didn't benefit from much of anything.
And like that sort of realization causes like another cough sputter as the mask comes down from looking up at the light to look at you, Baldric. But I did see. I lived it for a brief moment.
Go ahead. What did you see? Tell me. I'd like to hear your last words.
I saw that this city could be without sin. It could be cleansed.
Behind his helmet, Baldric continues to frown, obviously. He's in a lot of pain right now, but he's also thinking very carefully about what she's saying.
Well, there's such a thing as too much.
You will ruin it.
Yeah. I know. We're gonna ruin it. We're gonna make sure that whatever you had planned for cleaning the city up, cleansing the city of what? Life, liberty, happiness, whatever, just so you can continue running it rampant like you've been doing? Yeah, really good.
I was wrong. I was shown the true way. The light-filled path. But I had to remove you. All of you. But I failed.
Yep. You did.
Hegemon.
If you don't mind.
That fool. You remember the man aloft from the chainsaw car?
That I do. That pompous bastard who was riding around the Iron Baron like his own personal chariot. Yeah, I remember him.
Precisely. We had heard tale, whispers, that he had some involvement in this.
He's gonna look down at Cardoza and then into the pit, and he's going to come to a little bit of a realization.
It's...
That's unfortunate.
Might I make an occultism check?
That would be very helpful, actually, because I don't have that.
Because understanding cults, I mean, we've heard the religious significance.
Yes.
But this is very clearly not the clergy's typical purview.
This is very extreme.
It seems we're not just fighting this corrupt government. Something else seems to be happening. And I'm going to allow my nanites to whirl to life to hyper-optimize my synthetic pathways.
Give me an occultism check, then.
Well, that's an 18, but I actually am going to spend a hero point to reroll.
Yeah.
Before he...
Do it.
These dice, man.
All right, so an 18 is enough for you to know that, like, confirm your suspicions at least. This is not like common fundamental clergy. This is something else entirely. But even with an 18, it's enough for you to know, like, whatever this is either new or incredibly, like, well hidden.
The man who told you, the people who ordered you to cleanse this city, who were they?
At this point, her head kind of, like, tilts back up. Do you want to give me an intimidate check here?
Yeah, I will by just stretching out my hand a little bit past Baldric, pulling her close. Who were they? And we'll roll that intimidation check.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my god,
Mamma
we have
mia.
rolled so shit today.
That's an 11.
I think everybody needs to refresh the page.
Yeah.
Reset
Change
all
the
the.
algorithm.
You all
bit.
need to send some donos to the Foundry devs.
Grease the wheels. All right, well.
Her eye, like the one eye that is exposed, the bloody eye, looks up away from you as you're yelling, almost as though she's enraptured by something else, looking up at the glass fresco above, and she just says, The light showed me.
Oh, shut up. Baldric has had quite enough of this.
And has finished.
He is finished up his little thing that he was preparing. He has prepared the dregs of a lesser alchemist fire.
Hey, Tannhauser, I was thinking about throwing her just into the pit, but, you know, we kind of fell into the pit and we recovered from that, right?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Yeah. So, to wit,
Shut up. Baldric is going to plant his boot on the chest plate and jam the corked end of the alchemist fire into the open mouth hole of the mask.
Yeah, in fact, like, you would actually just break off the mask. Like, the mask is so brittle at this point, you'd, like, break it off in a sense.
Yep.
Tannhauser, on 3.
Excellent.
You're gonna put your boot on the other side?
Absolutely.
All right. 1,
2,
3.
3!
Kick.
Absolutely.
And she will go. Can I do this one if you don't mind, Thurston?
So passes Martinet Cardoza, son of... Oh, wait. Yes, you can.
Martinet soars a little bit off the edge, kind of plummeting into the pit. Then after a period, the reagents in the alchemist fire kick off and detonate, like, a little way down. It's a really quiet fall for a moment. Tannhauser and Baldric just kind of lean up to the edge. And then just distantly, there's a...
I
All right.
admire your method.
Recover from that.
End.
All right. My ribs hurt. Let's get upstairs.
Yes.
And as you turn from that lovely moment, you can see your companions are at the southern end, having come down in an effort to find you.
Have we?
Oh, there they are, yes. Hang on.
Baldric! Tannhauser!
I'm coming. Quit your damn shouting.
We got a lot of angry people outside.
Oh, for...
Sounds like good angry, though.
Yeah, they all scream revolution.
They what?
Revolution, Tannhauser. It's starting.
I think they're your fan club, Tannhauser.
Yeah.
Okay. Tannhauser looks almost a little taken aback, but very quickly hardens himself. My companions, we have rid this world of one martinet, but there are many more heads that must fall. Much more to do. I thank you all for your aid. Now, I shall do what I can to bring this fervor to the people. And Tannhauser is going to grab the body of the highest-ranking Tyrant's Guilder that we slew.
Probably the excoriaturge there.
You may all accompany me, if you wish. For none of this could have been done without all of you.
I think we're in this together at this point.
He is going to hurl. Oh god, you gotta forgive me. My fucking headphones just died. Forgive me. Literally.
Can't hear us. Everybody start talking shit.
Everyone, quickly. Let me just get my other headphones.
So
Sorry,
I
these
stabbed Tannhauser in the
Yeah,
back.
2 seconds.
Mace.
Yeah.
Man,
The
Speaker's
Rehua
so
betrayal
cool.
no one saw coming.
Speaker's
Exactly.
so cool. He's super
The funny
talented. He's a
thing
great
about
writer and
Revolution.
everything, and he busts his ass off every day for his friends and all of that. Man, fuck that guy.
Kill him.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck ya.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck you. Hey, Thurston, while he's doing that, I'm just going to get this done and out of the way real quick while we wait.
Yep.
Baldric's gonna... Yeah, go.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All
Is it
right.
true you really eat ass?
Anyway. So, Tannhauser will carry this individual by the scruff of his dangling body.
Yeah.
And he is going to head upstairs. Is there a balcony in this building?
Not one that's externally facing. However, as you go towards the stairs, you could hear revolution. Like, now it's this loud chant, and you hear, like, things being broken and people, like, clearly ransacking the upper levels, and you can hear footsteps are coming down the stairs to this level even.
Oh, crap. Time for you to hide.
Revolution, and like as you are approaching, you can see that there is like a group of people that have now burst through the southeastern door, and like they're starting to loot the pantry.
Oh no, they're gonna eat the eggs!
Let them eat cake, all right?
Yeah, and they're just shouting like revolution as they are just like completely pilfering things here.
I am gonna head upstairs regardless.
So you're gonna like pass by these people?
I'm going to presume that the image of us, bloody, worn, surrounded by Tyrant's Guild corpses, will give them the indication that we are the ones that have brought this.
Yeah, like as you like come through the doorway into the pantry, like several of the people are like taking foodstuffs and preservatives and shoving them into sacks, and like one of them sees you come through the doorway dragging this corpse, and there's this moment where they look at you, and like this guy has just finished like taking literally a handful of like an arm's breadth of just like eggs and like shoving them into a sack, and turns to look at you, and with the free hand kind of gives you like a thumbs up, and then immediately goes back to looting.
Excellent. We're in the dining area then?
Yeah, this sort of like bottom area.
I'm gonna grab a white tablecloth, presumably set here originally for the nobles that were intended to quote-unquote dine here.
Mm-hmm.
And the greatest mass of people is like around this area, right?
Like there's maybe like 6 people who have managed to get their way down here. You can hear the cacophony above. I'm not putting like all the tokens down.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just tons of just like shouting, and people are like just grabbing like food stuff. They seem to like have noticed you and are like, oh shit. And then they're like, oh, okay, they aren't attacking us or doing anything offensive, and they just go back to like taking stuff.
Comrades, fill your bellies and your backs. But take heed. Take the excesses of this dreadful society and bring it among your fellows. We need not all live as kings, but we may live as men.
And I'm going to move forward towards the largest mass of people. I want the most amount of people to see what I'm about to do.
Yeah, that sort of be like in the main hall on the upper level, and like here, let's go back to a more generic visage here. We don't necessarily need the map here. Yeah, so you actually wait. No, let's use this one. The one I put up is clearly the Baldric's house one. We'll use this one. But like as you enter into sort of that main foyer area, you can see that people are like all sorts of like scattered around in here. And you come to this main foyer, the base of the stairs. You can see people have like been tearing in like the coat check where the nobles' clothes were. They've like cracked open the doors to the bathrooms, like, and they're just going to town here. You probably guess there's at least 36 people in here, all of varying like ancestries and such.
I'm going to just call out and sit at a commanding area, or stand at a commanding area in this general area. Comrades, hear me! And I'm going to unfurl this large tablecloth.
Okay.
Martinet Cardosa is dead! The Tyrant's Guild here have been broken! And the revolution has begun! Let every man tear off their chains! Let the children of Outset raise themselves past the hated boat heels of this corrupt society! But know this! The war begins! It does not end. Savor your triumph! Parade through the halls of decadence! Take your fill and rip down their fetid icons! But do not let your rage...
Yeah, take their stuff! Yeah, their stuff! Yeah, good, yeah. Like, they take that as, like, this, like, absolute acceptance of their looting of stuff, and they just go at it harder now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, absolutely.
I'm going to raise the body of this Tyrant's Guild member.
This man was the last line of defense before we sent the Martinet plummeting to the place where she had thrown so many innocents. The deep, dark chasms of the earth. And this,
holding aloft the tablecloth,
is the white flag of surrender of their vaunted order, their vaunted nobility. It shall remain white so long as we surrender to the Tyrant's Guild. But I say that we are people, we are men, we have red blood, and the blood of the fallen and the blood of the tyrants shall commingle unto our victory. So make this flag your own!
And I'm going to encase the body with the flag and then throw it into the crowd.
Make the bloody banner of the revolution!
And I'll just raise my fists and hope the people join.
Okay. What kind of skill check do you want to use to influence this crowd here, my friend?
Well, clearly I'll be using my -2 diplomacy.
That's fair.
I'd like to use society, if possible, or applicable.
My brother, you have 2 hero points.
Well, I will allow you to use society in this, like, normally not quite society manner, but sure. You had an impassioned speech there. I will allow it in this specific instance.
I could roll lore warfare if you'd prefer, since it's a rousing speech.
That I think would actually be probably even more appropriate. Yeah, absolutely.
Then let's rock it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, this can't be. Okay.
Blow it up. You got 2 hero points.
I got it. I'm gonna.
You get
reroll.
1 reroll. That's it, though. You can't.
Criminy
use them
crap.
both. Yeah.
There we go.
So close. So close.
Oh,
So close. And that
There
one.
we go.
Finally.
Yeah, revolution. Yeah. Like these people very clearly are like, you can tell they are more interested in taking stuff and getting the fuck out of here, but they're like, yeah, this guy's the face, sure. And they're raising their hands, and like some of them start like kicking the covered corpse of the excoriaturge. The rest of your party members like come up the stairs as you have finished this. The people are very much just like, yeah, revolution, and they're turning and like just tearing like the place apart, and you can see that it is just like absolute anarchy in here at this point as people are walking out with chairs. Some of them, like one person is coming out with like the better part of a toilet from the bathroom here.
Yeah. Toilets are expensive.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful, my friends? Isn't it beautiful?
Oran, oh sorry. I assume we're
go
all
ahead.
with
Yeah.
Tannhauser in this one, right?
Yeah, you've all come up at this point. Yeah.
Okay, like for the first time, Oran looks at Tannhauser not with like admiration or anything, but with horror. Not as like of what he's done, of just going like, oh, that's how he is. Now I get it.
Rehua will also look out into the spectacle that's unfolding in light of what just happened, and says nothing, but kind of looks pensively over everything that has now come to fruition, that this is the fruit of their labors. And he feels not a sense of joy that they have freed their people, but a sense of concern and maybe a lingering fear as well.
Revolution, and like yeah, you're all like looking at this with these like mixed reactions as the people here are now even get like, now it's moved beyond looting. Now they're just destroying certain things of like non-value, or breaking things open to get access to other things. There's just generally like a sense of, again, like chaos to all of this.
People shall lash out as newborn babes. They will tear this place down and take what belongs to them. And when next the Tyrant Guild emerges, the people will remember that they have the strength to kill their oppressors.
And like one of the people turns to you as you say this. Wait, didn't kill those tyrant guards in the street. That was you, right?
I look at him.
I am you.
Right. But those 3 patrols, it was like 30 members of the guild. You're the ones who killed them, right?
Wait, hold on. No, we didn't. Outside?
It sounds like a trick question.
Yeah, left alley out that way. There was a patrol of 30 of them. They were coming back here. Do haste. But they're all dead now. Something just tore them apart.
We will have to investigate. Perhaps the revolution has more allies than we had thought.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Probably go check that out.
Indeed.
Far be it from me to stop a rightfully earned ransacking of this shithole. I'm gonna look to the guy. Tell you and your lot to be careful on their way out, yeah? We don't know what took down those guards, but if it was something unsavory, then just keep an eye out.
Revolution! Revolution! And like they kind of like go back to what they were doing.
Well, we'll see if that is fine when they leave. Shall we go, boys? Check it out?
We must.
Baldric was not with the group at that moment, but
Okay.
you can definitely go down and check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You all depart from Derek's Heinrich house as the people continue their efforts. You walk out and you can see that the sort of courtyard of this place with the fountain Valli, which gives you a shiver as you look at it briefly. You can see it is now full of people. All of them have come in, and you sort of have that scene as people are cheering and like shouting and calling for revolution, but like the camera's focused on your group and everything else looks kind of slow as you walk by them. You're the only characters in focus as you walk opposite their path of destruction into the fortress. At this point, you walk out back into the streets. Taking the advice, you can see sort of like people avoiding what looks to be like a connecting arterial alleyway. And as you peer down it, you can see that, yes, there are indeed the corpses of perhaps 2 to 3 dozen of the Tyrants Guild, abasers, and even 2 excoriaturges, and what appears to be 3 outriders just tossed about. Corpses in various states of brutalized forms.
What happened?
You think they're on our side? Whoever cut through these guys?
It's hard to say. Did we really impress upon people that this is what they were to do to the Tyrants Guild?
I don't think it was the people. They're avoiding this place.
I'm gonna get a little closer. What exactly does it seem like caused these wounds?
Got some. I'll allow 2 types of checks here from the group. Perception would be one, and medicine would be the other.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a perception.
Do it.
Oh, never mind. 14.
17, 30.
Nice. Okay.
27.
Oran got a 16.
Okay. So Tannhauser and Oran, you're both like taken aback by this sight. Like this is like there's a lot to take in. There's a lot of bodies just like hurled in different areas and whatnot. Valli and Rehua, as you start to take note of things, you start noticing certain elements that are different here. 2 of the corpses near the center of the mass appear to have like blackened dark skin as though they were like burned. Another one appears to have been like crushed or bludgeoned, and this is evidenced by several rocks that are by them. One of them even appears to have like shattered legs as though they were dropped from a like exceptionally high height. Another one looks as though they were like clutching at their throat and trying to breathe but couldn't.
Can we put together the puzzle pieces? Because I think Odo's figured it out.
Well, what does Odo think? Because I am always allowing for players to be like, hey, I think I know things, because, you know.
This is almost certainly the amalgamate, because this is all those elements. Or at the very least, something having to do with it.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a really good assessment. Yeah. Sounds like a great assessment there.
Looks familiar.
But if the amalgamate is in play and has come out of hiding, the question is why? Why would it
Also-
attack all these people in such short order unless there was reason to it? How did it
Also-
catch so many off guard? It doesn't add up.
It is related to the sponsorship of the gods. They
Well, then the
support.
question is, where did it go?
I would like to cast Detect Magic and see if there's anything. Or unless it might be an Arcana check to see if there's any.
No, you can give me you can cast Detect Magic. There does not appear to be anything magical in this alley. Like as you're looking around with Detect Magic, aside from like the equipment of your allies, you're not getting any other pings of magic here.
There's no trace of it anywhere here, other than the brutality that it had left in its wake. We could press on through the alley towards the end and see if there's any further carnage, but I don't know. I feel like we're playing with fire at this point.
And water and wind and rocks, yeah.
Is there can I take a look and see if there's like any trail of like flame or like upended cobblestone that might indicate a direction it went to?
That'd be like a survival check, yeah.
Right. Well, Tannhauser is famously good at survival.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
Not the worst. I mean, it's 14, so.
Tannhauser's
okay.
going up. I assume it's a great for him.
Yeah. Like you're like Tannhauser, you're able to see like prints around the immediate area, but nothing like leading in or leading out.
Oran will come up to Tannhauser and be like, "What are you looking for, Miss Tannhauser?"
The amalgamate. If it can, it's not a subtle creature. No doubt it would have left some tracks. You are a druid, perhaps. You may find it easier than I.
Yeah. Let me help you out. Do you mind if I roll?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Survival, rather. Or can I use well, nature and survival? It's both. I'll just do nature because druidy.
Yep.
I got a 26 for Oran.
Okay. That is enough for you to note that it seemed to have flown in. So no tracks for you to follow outside of the alley, but you can tell from like looking around, it seemed to have flown in from the opposite end of the alley where this detachment would have been going. So came in, like basically glided down from behind them.
Yeah, it seems this thing can to float through the air. It's an amalgamation of certain elements and stuff. It's reasonable to assume that this thing can glide through the air or even just fly by itself. So us finding tracks is probably going to be very hard. So our trail for this is going to be very difficult, Mr. Tannhauser.
And we are also wounded. Perhaps it is best that we seek the amalgamate once we have time to recover.
Baldric.
Baldric's not here as you turn to look.
Baldric? Oran looks
And
around.
we cut back to the fortress. Baldric, what have you been up to, my friend? Did Earndil like leave? Oh no.
No, Baldric was busy spending a narrative declaration in the basement to cobble together some supplies.
Mm-hmm.
He had an epiphany after he threw the Martinet down into the pit with Tannhauser.
Mm-hmm.
He realized that, yeah, one alchemist fire definitely does do a lot of damage. And he thought, what if I were to make something else? What if I were to maybe make something a bit more, a bit less throwable, but a bit more destructive? Baldric has created a coring charge and is currently sitting in the nice little office space in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And he is drinking the glass of wine that the guy had left behind while he's waiting for the guys to return.
Yeah.
The coring charge is not ready to explode yet. He still has to inject the catalyst to set it off, but he's waiting.
Okay.
He's just waiting.
Can you give me a perception check?
Absolutely, I'll give you a perception check. Perception. Go! That'll be an 11. I'm going to use my remaining hero point to undo that. These rolls suck, by the way.
You're having great luck today. I love it.
Hero point. Oh, fuck right off. That one. 9.
Oh no.
Excuse me as I go into our complications here. 1 sec.
Today's just sucks. Today just sucks for rolls. I wanted to have a nice, relaxing weekend. This week's been hell, but the game's just like, fuck it.
The dice are so capricious today. They're fucking with us.
Evil stink bastard.
With the D20 system? Fuck you.
You know what? So I wanna. God, I'm gonna regret using this one. But
are you gonna regret using it?
Well, I want to, setting this scene here, right? I assume Baldric has come into this room, there's looting going on around, but everyone knows not to fuck with Baldric. As he, is sitting in this room with this, fucking, bomb device in the middle. He's sitting on the lounge chair, drinking the wine. This is kind of a calm, nice moment for him, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's
under
calm.
attack.
Well, I'll
blow this bomb up, Thurston.
I'm gonna regret this.
Thurston, I'll blow this bomb up.
I know you will. You probably will after this. I'm gonna use this one here that got submitted. Simply entitled Manifest Bremblow. Bremblow manifests in this scene, does something, and then immediately dies so he may manifest again at a later date and time.
Okay, go for it.
Speaker?
Rising up from the void, hails Bremblow, floating and dripping with the excess of his undulations. He floats towards Baldric, looks him in his vision slot. So as the fires burn, let the embers smolder! Know this is a portent of terror to come! Also, do you have a 20 on you?
Baldric will pull out 2 silvers and pass them to the eldritch monstrosity.
Oh, thank God I can afford my boss fare! And he explodes, and out from the body, holding on to these 2 coins, scintillating, are the spellbound, centipedal, ever-living Ouroboros that consists of the being sometimes known as Bremblow. They look at you, Baldric, and go... before fading forward through the roof and shooting out like shooting stars of madness.
Oh, let's take our break there. Let's take our break.
Fever dreams fucking normal?
I've deducted 2 silver from my inventory.
I will be back, everyone.
Right. I'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We have a whole bunch more episode to go. Goodbye. We're As our adventurers take a break, we'd like to take a moment and thank our sponsor, you. You sharing the videos, advertising the streams, and supporting us on Patreon makes everything we do here happen. You help us create the show, create a custom tabletop RPG setting for your campaigns, create monsters, items, spells, and more, all for you. If you love what you've seen so far, or if you want to use the monsters and assets used in the show, please visit our website at www.narrativedeclaration.com. for our Patreon, and more. And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Hi, smash cutting back to Baldric in the fucking, like, pleasant room. He just kind of sips the wine a little bit more irritatedly now and says quietly, I fucking hate this city.
I hate it here.
And as the centipedal offshoots of Bremblo ascend into apotheosis, your friends come back and the party returns from the alley.
Were you guys done in the alley? I didn't wish to pull you back until you were, like, done investigating.
Oh no, we're done. We're too beat up to go and chase after the amalgamates, so
Yeah, we figured out it flies.
yeah, it does definitely fly.
He takes the last tipple of the wine and then, like, just throws the wine glass against the wall. Right. If you don't mind. He gets up from the chair, grabs the very large-looking, delicate satchel from the nearby table, and he just walks out into the main part of the torture chamber. Oh,
Okay.
You guys may want to have the rest of them clear out.
By this point, you can tell that the mob has, like, begun to essentially disperse on its own. So it's just like, if you like, okay, get out of here, like, yeah, they're moving very quickly at this point.
Yeah, I'll head out and I'll disperse them, and I'll also instruct them as they leave.
Can you be like passing out like little pampers, like join the revolution?
I probably, you know what? Narrative declaration. Open up a Chazzy's cavity for my paper literature.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just going to say, this is the little, my little red pamphlets.
What is your manifesto called?
On the destruction of tyranny, oppression, Tyrant's Guild, and the greater shackles of Outset Society. The Bloodied Bannered Manifesto by Tannhauser, co-authored by Lady Zale.
For someone paying attention, what is that acronym as?
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh wait!
I wanna
Oh
know what
God!
that
Oh
is.
no! It should have had a funny. No! Should have had a funny acronym.
We
Don't worry, I'm certain it will if someone wants to clip it.
I'm gonna actually call the power of chat. Like, we need like a funny. Ooh.
Chat, clip it and find the acronym.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, acronym.
Acronym. Abacus.
Let's see what we got. Oh no! Yes, no, I got it. It's a revolution in Outset territory. Riot.
Good.
Oh no, he's gonna make us play League of Legends!
Can it be a hardcover, but it's one page, which is fuck government?
Yeah, essentially.
Atheist Game Nut, you need to calm the fuck down, brother.
Those are so many subs.
Oh my god.
That's 77 plus 50 for today. Cool it, dog. You're gonna die. We do not need you to die.
And one thing I will do is, as I usher everyone out, hopefully using the star power of my awesome speech, I'm going to inform them, you may rage forth out the institutions of these places' corrupt governance, but turn not upon your fellow man, or I shall turn upon thee.
Yeah, no, I'm going home. The Tyrant's Guild's gonna be down here real soon. It's gonna be bad.
Yes, you should go home and eat your avocado casseroles. You'll eat well tonight.
Who eats that? Sounds weird.
Shut up!
And I push him out.
Yeah. Then you turn as your companions have returned. Baldric, you have finished the preparation.
I'm still in the basement. I'm going out the secret path.
Okay.
The secret path.
Well, yeah, I can't let anybody see me.
That's true.
I think it's time for us to stand back and watch the fireworks.
That sounds like an excellent way to cap off this shit show.
Yeah.
Baldric has got the final little syringe out filled with the priming catalyst, and he deftly inserts it into the cork of each of the bottles within the satchel. He jams his hands in his pockets, and he begins to quickly walk to the secret exit, pull it open, and head out that way, all the while whistling, just very faintly,
Okay.
Shortly after he leaves,
Oran joins in, like da da na 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 na. And he's like just jolly about it.
I was fucking carousel dancing in real life when you guys started that.
God damn you.
So, to clarify, Baldric was waiting. Baldric was waiting in the room, activated the device, started whistling his way out. Oran secretly waited in the basement and then followed him. And the rest of you, no. And the rest of you were upstairs, having like exited the building and are like, down the street watching.
Yes, I assume we have lawn chairs and beers.
Hey, waiting. All right, there's. Shall I roll for the coring charge?
Can I do a survival check to get everyone brewskis? Like scavenge?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna scavenge some wild beers.
Yeah. I find some out in
their
this
habitat.
Yeah, they're grazing in someone's fridge that exists in Rotgrind for some reason. I got a 26.
Sets worst light. There you go.
Here you go, guys. And he passes one.
All right, Baldric. Utilization of the coring charge. I am going to require a narrative declaration for you to, I'm assuming, having placed it in absolutely the most critical piece of the architecture in this structure.
Of course, the most load-bearing structure of all. The stained glass window.
Yeah.
No, he found a good spot after checking engineering-wise and looking it over and thinking about it, because a regular alchemical fire wouldn't do anything. So he got creative. He put a whole bunch of raw materials into a satchel and is going to blow it up.
Okay.
Go ahead and narratively declare. I'll retract my final hero quest.
Yep. Final hero quest for Baldric is gone, but Baldric, as you whistle your way out of the area, and you carry on into the sewer grate, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, as you continue, cool dudes don't look at explosions, right?
He's really just kind of interested in getting away from the collapse zone.
Fair enough. Do. And there is an explosive detonation. All of the beer drinking party members can hear it. This like, it's fairly muted given the sounds of the city, but there is a but no smoke, no visible damage, nothing. Baldric, you hear it, though it shakes the area you're in because you're still in like a bit of a subterranean area going through these like sewer pipes. And then there is this shake. And you start to hear crumbling. And Baldric, like at this point, you probably pick up your pace a little bit as the area around you appears to be somewhat taken by whatever you have just unleashed. The rest of you, however, are looking at the structure, and you see that it seems to be standing perfectly fine.
What?
Until the first floor starts to cave in slightly at the center. And then, like, everything else around it becomes more and more pulled in, like a black hole almost, sucking up everything. Instead, it's everything on the main floor collapses in towards the center point, more structure falling around it, and all of you start hearing this sound that's like, first the distinct shatter of glass, then this almost sliding sound, as you can hear this. And as you can see the building falling in on itself, you can see it starting to keel over as well, like move away from you as though it were sliding back into the sinkhole. A moment later, and the structure is gone. And there is a distinct cracking sound as you can hear stone hitting stone, this reverberation, which after maybe a few seconds sounds like the pit is moaning. And then Derek Sandrinhouse has disappeared.
And there she blows.
Excellent.
And Baldric, you emerge from a sewer pipe that is just perfectly right beside where your companions are sitting with their lawn chairs and beers.
I hand him a beer.
He will take it, and I'm assuming Oran is next to him because Oran was right there humming with him. Both of us have been caked in dust that was spewing forth from the sewer area. Because of that also was collapsing in as we were leaving, so we're just kind of hit with a buffet of, like, dusty, like, crumbling mason work. So I'm just kind of wiping it off my shoulder as we go.
Orange shakes it off like a dog, and then bats his wings, go poof, and tries to get it all off.
What a pain. Alright. Cross that off the wanted to do list.
Nice job, Mr. Baldric. And Oran brings up his hand for like a high five.
He will continue to keep his hands in his pockets, then crane his neck back as if looking at the sky, and then pull one out and high five him.
Aww.
Yeah.
Right. Can we go home?
He beams.
I need to get some lead out of my chest.
That is a good idea.
We march.
I guess we'll head back. I guess presumably home for now.
Yeah.
Presumably home for now.
Back to Baldric's house.
Yeah.
The people's house.
His house.
We walk around.
No, it.
The people's house. I like that. That's good.
The youngest one in curls.
Valli and Oran, can you both give me perception checks?
Yes. Actually,
Sure
why?
can.
I don't know if I
music.
want to.
Yeah, you should, though.
Switch the
That's gonna
music
be
so it doesn't sound like doom and
dirty
gloom.
20.
Dirty 20 for Valli. Okay.
Oran got a 24. A higher number than Volley's.
Oh.
Damn. All right.
Damn.
Damn. Present them. All right.
22.
It's so toxic.
I didn't ask Tannhauser to give me a check.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I still got higher than Valli.
Hey!
Wow. Damn.
All right, I fling myself into the pit. Now I'm rotten 3.
What? No. Okay.
End
right.
game.
Why
End
is
game.
people just rolling dice? Why did Rehua make a perception check?
I wanted to be in it.
I just didn't want to feel left out.
Yeah, we want to be
I
cool.
feel included. Anyway,
Yeah.
what do we see, Thurston?
Okay, so as you approach the people's house, Valli and Oran, the reason I had you make these checks is because you were the ones who succeeded last time. As you approach, there is a faint wisp on the air of the same kind of char smell that you had in the alley. That faint little wisp of smoke in the air.
Oran sniffs. Volley, you smell that?
I
It's like
smell
a faint
that.
wisp of smoke in the air.
Yeah, that's worrying.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and one of the new guns.
It looks like. All right, let me go see what it is.
No, don't go alone. And Oran kind of, pats up the valley.
All right. Crunch, did you make it home?
Gonna just call out.
Hey, Thurston. As a sense of utility, what are we seeing as we approach my house?
Your house is like the door is closed. It is like you left it. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Nothing
beyond the
seems
smell.
out of the ordinary, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to say your house is actually ablaze. And no.
Man, that man, like shit's fucked up. That game master's up to something.
Yeah. Damn.
All right.
That slimy bastard.
Can't trust him at all.
Yeah, that damn motherfucker fucking around the universe and shit.
You slippery little bastard. He don't know blow up your house. That people's do there. Oh, it don't go nowhere now.
I tell you what,
Oh,
man,
you weren't insane.
He's gonna go put a claymore right by
Not yet.
know where he
I'm
is.
not
fucking
scheduled to.
Continuing your point.
Scheduled.
playing Delta
Evil.
now.
Evil fuck.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the people's home and just kind of slowly open the door.
Yeah. The door. Well, fuck off. Okay, the door's locked. Baldric locks his doors.
Yes.
Oh, keys.
I'm
Shouldn't we have
on it.
keys to this place by now?
No.
No.
I mean,
Why not?
Fine.
We're basically like your family now. It would make sense that we should get keys to your home.
He ignores them and unlocks the door.
we'll
I
just
will
get
remember
copies
this when
made
we
when
go
he's
back to my
sleeping.
home. Just so
As-
you know.
As he's going over, Oran taps Tannhauser going, here's your, like, cool eyes. You got, like, a photographic thing of the key.
No, I'm just going to make a mold later.
Oh, that sounds smart.
Baldric, you open the door. When you do, you cautiously look inside, and you spot that Duhakis is in the kitchen. Hello? Hello?
Marcus, what are you doing?
Do you smell the fire?
What fire? I was making myself a sandwich.
It's not on fire, is it?
What? No!
It's not a hot sandwich?
What? No!
Have you ever had a panini? They're pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
Can you smell it all? I know that you're made of stone. I don't know if you can smell it all.
I smell? What have you been doing?
Oh, you know, looks at all of us covered in, like, stone dust and bloody and everything else. He looks back at her. Stuff.
And then it's like, right. Well, you were going to the martinets. Did you confront her?
Yeah.
We confronted her, all right.
And
Well,
Well, we're here, aren't we?
she's dead.
good. Wait. She's dead.
Dead.
Oh.
Why do you say it like that? Why oh? What oh?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think you could do it.
Duhakis!
Well, this is good because she goes over to her like tomes that she has placed around Baldric's kitchen at this point. It's good because I was able to start my research while you were away.
And what have you
Sure.
learned?
Well, since you're going to have to leave the city now, this is timely
Yep.
Well, probably.
We're leaving
because
the
you're going
city.
to. What?
Why would we leave the city?
Tannhauser, I might have literally been born yesterday, but we just committed an assassination.
Exactly. Shouldn't we stick around and take credit for it?
No.
Do you know how these things work?
I've written a book on the subject, of course I do.
I want to imagine the fucking thing is like step 1 assassinate, step 2 question mark, step 3 prophet.
It's all like here is how you win it's like first you need to make everyone really mad. Something. Now you have an organized military. Here's how you win.
Step 1, be angry at government. Then make the fucking army. It's like drawing the rest of the out.
Draw the rest of the owl. Draw the rest of the revolution.
Speaker,
Yes.
I want you just, however you envision Tannhauser, I want you to just imagine him looking at Rehua. And mind you, he doesn't have a very expressive face. There's a limited range of emotions, but I want you just, bear with me, roll with this. I want you to imagine the look of shock, horror, and mild disgust on his face at the revelation that he has just had.
Honestly, your sitting picture is perfect for this.
What seems to be the matter, Rehua?
I don't think you realize how deep of a shit we're in right now.
Oh yes, you're quite fucked now.
Yep.
Well, can't say it wasn't exciting.
Hold
Right,
on.
everyone?
Shouldn't we be conferring with the local chieftains?
Unfortunately, there are scant few who will support us after such a move.
I think the local chieftain is Baldric.
Yeah, hi.
Well, and you know the person I worked for, Mr. Lord to the Children of the Blaze, but they've left the city now.
All of them?
Yes.
Including Dushelf?
Well, I haven't heard about him, but I know the Children of the Blaze, they made their way out. That's what we heard it a little bit ago, and Cousin Ginnebrand kind of suggested it too.
Right.
Do you know where that they had relocated to?
No clue. But they probably realized that you were about to do something very stupid, so they went to hide.
That's it. I've got it. No one panic. All we need to do is leave the city. Yes. And then we can build an army and come back to Outset.
Oran panics.
Come back to Outset with blade and claw and gun and big rig and another chainsaw car.
I would
All right,
like
all
to
right,
narrative
Tannhauser.
declaration if I need to.
Oh no. What is your narrative declaration?
While Tannhauser is speaking, and I don't want him to stop at all, Rehua is going to walk over to him, put his arms on either side, pick him up, tilt him 90 degrees and put him under his arm, look back at the party and say, "Do you have all your things? I have all of mine."
And we will come down to the street with Armageddon for the people!
I'm just gonna add Tannhauser to your inventory.
You have added one portable revolution bulk of very large.
Yeah.
Arm
We have
raises
bulk
hand.
3 revolution. We need at least bulk 5 before we're ready.
Arm raises his hand and goes like, "As much as I'm ready to leave, Rehua, we really need to take a sit down. We're all really banged up."
Oh yeah, you have like a day or two at least before the Baron's Palaster finds out and they send a squad of chainsaw cars here.
Day or two to your 5 stars. We got we'll chill for a bit.
Yeah. Fuck.
While this is all happening, Baldric is getting all his items in order because he did predict that this would not just blow over after he killed one, he would have to hide out somewhere. He just, didn't have set it in stone because, again, plans kind of got ushered forward a little quickly for him, so he's kind of flying by the seat of his pants right now.
Yeah, is he inspecting his room?
He's gathering up the important materials, mostly because you all see him disappear into his back workshop one more time with the giant, the vibrant neon green glow appearing through the door for a moment as he moves into the door room and shuts it behind him.
Irradiated, is he?
Wait! What the fuck is wrong with you? And she, finally Dukakis has taken note of you, Valli.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it is that noticeable now, huh?
Yes! You've double gotta get out of this city. Oh, if they find out about you, they'll send purifiers to cleanse you out of here.
Trust me. I know.
Well, luckily, my books that I got along with Sir Crunch's help from before. Some answers, kind of, maybe.
Anything about a cure?
Well, at least the people who might know. Which is something, right?
Something? Shoot, anything. Tell me.
Well, you see, it looks like according to most of my research here, there are some people out in the Lochzins, the regions in the solitude around the city, and she's like pulling through one of these tomes and like flipping through it. Oran, can you give me a perception check, please?
Okay, Oran is perceiving with a 19.
Yeah, and you like see her flipping through this like tome, and as she does so, one of the pages catches your eye because it has a fairly like noticeable illustration of a dragon on it. That like takes up the whole page, and she just quickly like flips by it. But this old tome like picture of the dragon kind of could like seems out of place for what you know about the immediate region. Here we are. And she looks over to you, Valli. All right, so it looks here that there's a group of people that settle in the solitude. They don't live in one place for long. They move around a lot. But they're called here the Twang Folk, and they're the people who venerate the old powers, which they might have some answers for your condition.
Oh. Well, sounds a little bit like the folks back home.
They deal with primal mosses and other such things, but it says here that the ones in Thalahast to the southwest, they're she pauses. They're in service to anti-drown, and they worship a speaker of sorts, some kind of higher power that.
Speaker, you say?
Yeah,
I made the spy
worship
snort.
Speaker D. Yeah,
I made the spy snort just as you said that. I went.
But they worship this speaker for anti-drown. One of her so-called children.
Huh. All right, well, we find this speaker and see what they know. I mean, at least.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the crew.
That's where I'm going. I'd like to have you guys with me. And it's a good way to get out of the city, but I guess I'm really the only one who it's in imminent danger to right now.
I mean, we're all in varying levels of danger, but yeah, it'd be best that we head out that way anyway. I think I've actually got someone out there who I know.
Do you?
No is a strong word, but I would like to say she's indebted to me for some work in the past, but yes.
Well, that's good. Then the crew sails on, yeah?
Well, it's very good because there's no rot out there. The solitude is a very clean place. No rot infestations at all out there.
Oh yeah, just real clean from the rot, just not the sewage and the swamps and the fungal creatures and the poisonous creatures and the other things that don't have rot but are just as fetid and disgusting. Yeah, totally clean, Duhakas.
Well,
like a
I wouldn't
casual
call
camping trip.
everything.
What was that?
Sorry, go ahead, Rehua.
I wouldn't call everything fetid and disgusting. In fact, I've spent some time in the solitude. Its flora is breathtaking, although unconventional to most of you.
I've been there. I know it's nasty.
Hey, Rehua?
Yes.
Something comes back to the, I guess your brain, your mind, a memory of sorts, a vision. As Duhakas is finished exclaiming that the rot has never touched the solitude.
She is
a
wrong.
vision you've had before.
she is wrong.
I'm never wrong. I'm always right.
You are wrong in this instance.
She like steps back, wings kind of fluttering.
I remember something from when we were first touched by the flame. The solitude is not the untouched fen it should be. There is something. There is something there, something dark, seething at its heart. I don't think it is coincidence that we are drawn there. These inescapable threads of fate have bound us together and are tugging us towards the solitude.
The destiny called it.
We may find both great and terrible things in these swamps. But I believe we might find some way to stem the tide of infection that is set in among our peers. And Rehua will look to Valli. And I believe we may be able to aid some of them.
Yeah.
But believe
Here's
me when
hoping.
I say that we are not prepared. But looking at what we have just wrought as well, I think we can manage not being prepared, at least to venture out.
To me, it matters not what sort of foe awaits in the swamps. To hell or high water, our comrade is in danger, and I shall not rest until that danger has passed.
That's sweet, Tanny.
Well,
I ruffle his hair.
I'm still being held by Rehua, probably upside down.
Suitcase.
Suitcase.
well, you know, I assume you'll do the same for me.
I would. That's what a good captain does.
Yes, good. And who knows? Tangling with swarms, not my specialty. So wet, humid. But perhaps our journeys outside of Outset could yield greater bounties than we might have envisioned.
And so, how are we planning on getting there? I might have a suggestion, but, might involve us going a little loud again.
I don't
To
know.
hear you out.
What if we steal an airship?
Mhm.
It's outside. It's like right outside the city walls.
What? Like literally right
Yes,
outside?
it's-
No, shut up. I want to hear her out.
I was gonna have fun and I was gonna steal an airship, but it's like, what, 10 minutes walk?
Well, it might be a bit more than 10 minutes. It's from the lowest rungs of the city, where it's sunken and dilapidated, but we could reach it quite easily, and probably under very little watch as well. Those lower rungs are hardly patrolled by the Tyrants Guild. What need do they have of the silt dredgers down there? Nothing.
And crosses her arms.
I still want to steal an airship.
We could steal an airship
Eventually.
eventually. We'll probably have to at some point.
I'm just remembering the scene of Drakengard 3 with that fucking airship now, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
We've got this airship, all right! Proceeds to lose airship.
Valli, when we do steal an airship, we are not just going to steal any airship. I will not be satisfied with anything less than an 18-cylinder hyper-etherite actualizing quantum engine.
Word.
Right.
I'd like
Can we
my
get one
ship
with the
back.
Power Stroke Soul Engine?
Yes, yes,
Righteous!
yes!
Aw,
High
Oran
fives.
likes cars.
It's like the one thing about civilization Oran studied. He's like that kid who's off in the far edge of the world. Is like, I really like cars and I'm really into cars.
He's a car boy.
Well, I guess I guess we'll prepare ourselves to take a little nap and everything. Baldric, if you don't have anything else in your larder or anything, I could go grab us something to eat.
I may as well use up the food now we have it, otherwise it'll just go bad.
Okay.
That's true.
There's anything I hate, it's food waste.
Maybe I can make a quick run to Blotus's. Maybe we can make a feast day out of it. Celebrate. I think we deserve a bit of celebration, and I need alcohol.
Does Blotus have a restaurant section?
He's got. Please tell me he has a grocery store.
Well, Baldric would know of like a place we could go.
I'm just imagining the Blotus equivalent of the Costco restaurant.
Yes!
We're not going to Blotus.
Just
got
for
him
Blotus.
one
It's
cup of
just
hot
Blotus
dogs.
with like a hat and an apron.
We are not going to Blotus.
Motherfucker.
Excuse me, it is called Five Guys.
Perish immediately.
Guys, for the narrative declaration to go and pick up Flying
You
Guys.
get a hero point for that. You get a free hero point for that. Thank you.
Okay, I want to spend one to go and get Five Guys for everyone.
You gotta be careful while you're
Just
there.
order
otherwise-
some DoorDash.
Listen, Valli, you have to be careful, otherwise you'll run into Fly Fieri.
Fuck you.
I hate you!
Hi, Buzz.
If Baldric had a hero point, I would have deducted it. And
I'm not
given it
looking.
to
I'm not
Rehua.
fishing for one. I just want to run this bit into the ground.
Let's all go eat at Five Guys, then we'll go.
No, we're not eating at Blotus's place. We're not eating at the rotten.
fucking Five Guys.
It's a rotten, stinking hole filled with flies. We're not going there for food.
What else?
You
do
wanted
eat?
your burger, you will get your goddamn burger.
I make another coring charge and feed it to Rehua.
I'm just
The worst part
Have you
is
ever seen
Rehua
those
would
videos where,
explode, and then Glubtalk would appear, so it would probably make Baldric even more mad.
I would feed him a coring charge as well. Turn him into an explosive square.
I will simply turn it and keep it for later.
You know he ate a cheese.
Hi, I'm Fly Fieri. I'm going all across Outset for the hottest dumpsters, dung heaps, and dead.
Fucking
Thank you.
No, can we
Well,
please not
we
go
all
to
know where
Blotus's
this
for
is
food?
going.
Can we please not go to Blotus's for food? We can go literally anywhere but the Alpha Busa restaurant.
Okay. All right. So I guess to summarize, do we all just want to take a long rest? I guess at this point.
Yeah, let's do a long
Yes.
rest. Let's get dinner. We're eating. Valli, if Valli has to leave and go get rum, she's gonna go do that. I
get
need
your
to get
fucking rum.
alcohol.
Does
get
Volley
some
sneak
guys,
out
we go
to
to the puppetting
Blotus's to
pastisserie.
get the rum?
No, let her get some stuff from the fucking larders of Outset. Get a really sad beer from the Palms Molester. Get like a
Sad
20
beer?
pack. No, there's a thing. The Delver's Dividend. You can get it in a 20 pack, and it's all extremely watery and really not very good beer, but it's dirt cheap.
That is true. I'll bring that home for the boys. All our
Fucking-
beers.
Special 20 pack.
Please stop at the Popening Pastisserie and pick me up a roll.
Yeah, I'll get you. All right, I'm going to Taco Bell. Y'all want anything?
Yo, can I get a fucking
Can I get
I like
yeah,
that
everyone
since
is-
Volley died, Volley's like, I don't need healing or rest, so fuck off.
I need alcohol.
All right. So everyone's gonna rest at Baldric's. Volley, you're gonna get some like grub at Baldric's that is on hand. Volley, you were going out to acquire rum and other things. Were you going to see our favorite fly merchant?
Well, now I feel like I'm morally obligated to. Does he sell alcohol?
He sells everything. He's the fly merchant.
Of course. I mean, I gotta go get my fucking rewards.
I'm gonna turn into Mad Max and just say, no. Yeah, and drive off like that.
Oh, the timing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to Blotus's. I'm gonna get my fly points, and I'm gonna get a big bottle of rum for me and Du Bois.
Okay. So real quick, Valli, you make your way to Blotus's Emporium, which, as we have described, is this large open space that's like cut apart in many ways by various like curtain walls, and this like hum of fly movement is passing throughout the place. You can see as you come in, this is the first time you've come here, and you can see that there's actually other occupants, possibly a dozen or so people like actively looking over wares and looking to purchase things here.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna stroll up to Blotus. Hey, Blotus, where's the booze section?
Yeah, so you see the like emaciated form of the halfling Blotus, his hair in patches, his like rictus smile grin as he clutches onto his tiny cage, which the flies move in and out of the bars with ease, and he smiles at you. Oh, hello there. Yes, you. I have your gift ready for you. He like leans down, goes underneath one of the many pillows he sits on, and like withdraws this small, not even small. It's like a sizable like pouch of gold. Like you hear the jangling of coins inside. Here you go.
Oh, what's this for?
All of the customers, they loot the Tyrant's Guild and they buy here, so you get a cut.
Oh, Blotus. Thanks, bud. I reach out and I take it. You really are my favorite merchant.
Yes, thank you.
Some of this I'm about to give back to you, though. Where's the booze?
Oh, I think you'll want this, and he pulls out like your exact favorite type of rum from behind the pillow. On the house for bringing all of these people to my shop.
Valli just like tearing up, wiping at her eyes.
Thank you, Blotus. You get me. I needed this today.
And I'm gonna take the rum.
Yeah, he just smiles looking at you, nodding. There is something that you do note as you're taking this. You see, like, in the corners of Blotus's eyes, you see that same sort of black lining that you saw in your own reflection.
Blotus.
Yes?
That coloring on your eyes, how'd you get that?
You know, things, they happen, and then when they happen, you have to deal with them. But we all stick together, right?
I guess we do.
Enjoy your drink and your coins. Feel free to come back before you leave the town and purchase anything you need.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Blotus, and, you have a good one.
I always do.
Yeah.
And feeling weird solidarity and also very weirded out, Valli is gonna shuffle back to the house, the people's house.
Yeah, and like as you're leaving, and you're passing through the various curtains, you do this.
Mademoiselle, that is very expensive. I don't think I could purchase this for you.
But I can only have the most premium vintage.
I have hang-ups on alcohol for children at the best times, but perhaps something a bit more colorful, like this sody pop.
Sody pop?
Yes.
I may be a drunken peasant child, but I have standards, okay?
What about this little alpaca llama figure? Look at it. Ooh.
Okay, I do like a good alpaca. Put that in with the wine.
Of course.
Alpaca. Of course. And yeah, you like, well, you turn the corner to see very clearly Crunch is holding this like stuffed alpaca.
Lady Valli!
Crunch, hey, you still on babysitting duty?
Well, I had escorted the mamselle out of the combat zone, and then I was told that the mamselle did not have a family. Was very worried. There was much crying, which I'm not emotionally equipped to handle. And then I asked if there was anything else I could do, and then I was told that I needed to escort the mamselle here and perhaps procure her some sort of beverage to make the day better. I did not know that the beverage would be a strong alcoholic item.
Well, that always makes my day better.
Oh, well, so you're suggesting I should purchase the alcohol for the child?
I mean, I drank at about that age, and I turned out just fine.
I smile and I've got
Like
the
rot eyes.
on my mouth. Yeah.
At that very moment, your liver detonates.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a little
Rotten
frowny
three.
volley like out of the corner of your eyes. You've lost karma.
Does sponsorship give me a new liver? No.
No.
No. Well, perhaps I could. And then, Crunch turns. Oh, it appears the child has absconded. Wait. My coin purse. Oh. Well, it appears I am without coins for the moment. Have you returned to Sir Baldric's estate?
We have, and you're next door, so we'll walk together.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's not like you have anything else that can get pickpocketed, right?
Oh, no. I doubt the small child could pick up anything. It's all right, though. Very clearly, she needed the coins more than I did.
Aw, that's really sweet of you. Sometimes people like that need to be taught a lesson, though.
What are you suggesting? Kill the child.
At this point, the conversation continues. You return to Baldric's house. I will allow you, Valli, as the door opens back into Baldric's house for you to finish whatever the final line in whatever conversation you were having with Crunch.
And you see, Crunch, this is why I could never be a mother.
Oh, that sounds certainly, yes, of course. I understand. Greetings, fellow friends.
As I'm assuming all of you are sprawled out, trying to sleep and rest from your horrible wounds.
Oh, Baldric's still working. He's not tired yet.
Oran.
I mean, he's not invisible. He's in the back room.
Oran is looking at that book, and specifically looking at the dragon page.
Yeah. It seems to be an incredibly old, draconic figure, that seems to you know what? Let's see here. I check Oran's skill list real quick to see what might be appropriate here as you're going through this document. You know what? A nature check here would be fine if you want to give me one of those.
Sure can.
Yeah.
That is a natural 1. I'm gonna hero point the fuck out of that.
Okay.
Regrettably, the complication just sticks.
Let's see what we get. Oh,
I got a 31 this time.
Okay. A 31. Okay, that's pretty good. No. One sec. Let me find an appropriate skill thing here that is not some combination of Bremblow and or Glubtalk. What the hell?
Valli, what does this word mean?
Yeah. As you were kind of looking over it. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Actually, as you're doing that, he'll look at Rehua, which I assume you guys are still standing, and Tannhauser's on your side.
Yeah.
As he'll look over to him because assume like the things have been dimmed down a bit. It's nighttime, and he'll go like, "Hey, could you angle Tannhauser this way so his lights can shine on the page better?"
Oh yeah, sure. And Rehua will tilt assuming he's asleep, Tannhauser, towards Oran's book.
And with the big question, do your eyes glow? Speaker.
Speaker?
Bigger?
I guess he is asleep.
Oh shit, we killed Speaker.
He's actually asleep.
We lost Odo.
Oh no.
Oh, their internet, maybe.
Oh no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I don't know what the fuck that was. We have
Internet
different
from the
internet now.
whole building.
Oh, yeah, I got back by connecting to your internet speaker.
Yeah.
Thief! Report him to the police!
But my internet fucked up, and I'm really mad because I just got this new mega internet that we're paying $8 million for. So I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I'm
something probably
mooching
blocked.
off of.
But well, the roleplay run we're doing, I assume like Rehua is still holding you, Tannhauser. But our question is, do your eyes glow at all, or can they? Like, kind of like
my
flashlights?
eyes glow occasionally.
Cool. Okay, because Oran was actually like, "Hey, Rehua, can you like angle Tannhauser's eyeballs on this page so I can read it better?"
Hold on a moment. I've got it in my sights.
I'll activate my advanced targeting system to illuminate the page.
Like, okay, thanks. And he starts reading further on the dragon page. Hope we delayed enough time for you, Thurston.
There's a lot of glub talk things in here. Y'all need to stop with the glub talk complications.
I warn you about
just
putting
a
baby in
complication.
game. Remove him from game now.
Glove talk moments.
When you submit a complication, don't just copy the same fucking meme. Do something different, for fuck's sake.
All right.
Tannhauser, are you okay being held like this? I kind of held you for like 4 hours at this point.
Well, you
Just
can't
realize
cut
this.
off my circulation. Quite frankly, put me down, how dare you?
Sundarily.
Not like I
puts-
like being held like this, Baka.
It's not like I was just chilling.
What?
Maybe I like being held
Fucking
sometimes.
Baka me
He
here.
drops him on the floor.
Oh, excellent. Oh, my entire body hurts.
You asked me to not hold you. I just did what you asked me to.
No, it's the wounds from the conflict today.
His war wounds.
I'm pleased that, even given the tragic things that had befallen Valli, that we were able to make it out, not unscathed, but still triumphant. I briefly feared we lacked the strength to kill the Martinet.
Well, matters that we all kind of got out. And we were able to prove that wrong.
Yes.
Work together. A team. And Nord pauses for a moment and he says, like, yeah, like a team. And keeps go back to reading.
Perhaps
Yeah. And as you begin reading, something like you go back and something on the page just like raises your ire, Oran. Something just like you see a picture of this dragon, and it appears to be a dragon that is chained. And you realize that this draconic being that is listed as potentially being in the swamps of the Solitude somewhere has been chained and imprisoned by some group within the swamp. And this just triggers the deepest rage in you, as though you feel you have to strike out at someone because of just how much this emotionally hits you. Can I get a will save, please?
Oh no.
Oran's most powerful ability.
25.
And you are able to just suppress it as you feel this rage to strike out at your allies, as you like look to see them guffawing about, as you look through this tome with this proud, majestic, draconic creature that has been laid low by these Twang Folk of the swamp. And that complication, which would have made you hit someone, was called Pie's Rage.
As Oran's going through and as Tannhauser's giving him light, Oran's like, hey, Tannhauser's like, right over this way. So he grabs his head a little bit, kind of more in a joking manner, but it's like right here. And as he realizes it, Tannhauser, you feel that Oran just starts squeezing and he freezes. Once he turns the page and starts seeing all this other stuff, and you'll start feel like a little electricity kind of trickle out from the wooden hand.
No, Oran, you're being a little too... Oran, you're on my head. That's the part of me that isn't metal, Oran.
And he kind of takes his hand away and he goes, I'm sorry, Mr. Tannhauser. I'm sorry.
What's the meaning of that?
As I said, I'm looking for my friend Gorgamonger. And it's a dragon buddy of mine. Found him injured as a little whelp in the Vajal Mountains. We take care of a whole bunch of things, a bunch of life there. And we raised him up as a little whelpling. Took him, and me and several of the clan went to go find him. And in the process, I'm the only one left out of it. There's been a lot of sacrifice and everything for it, and this kind of tells me why the poachers probably took him. See? And he kind of sliced the book over to him and stuff, and he's like, if this book is any consolation where we're going, is where I want to be too. They're doing this to Gorgamonger, then, well, I don't think really negotiation's gonna be on my table, Mr. Tennant.
Oran, if your friend Gorgamonger is anywhere within this swamp, I assure you, I will do everything in my power to help you free him. No sentient creature should be forced to live in shackles.
Thank you, Mr. Tennant. Appreciate that.
Yes. I'm pleased you do.
And Tannhauser kind of shuffles a little uncomfortably, but...
In every case, do you believe your dragon friend is he possibly sold through the outset markets? When we return, we can search the place over for them.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Absolutely. We are united in our missions. We are a brotherhood, and Valli and Rehua. And, well, Rehua is also part of the brother. We're all... Shut up. Okay.
It's okay. I fuck up personal, intimate moments.
Yes. We are both ill-equipped for social gatherings. Unlike Rehua.
And it looks over at Rehua, who I assume is I don't know, banging his head against the wall or something.
I just assume Rehua stands there motionless, just horrifyingly looming.
Oran will look over and Lieutenant's like, Adam, I'm gonna be really exciting to add everyone to my scarf. Kind of adjust it. So, I want to work on that now. And he'll kind of pitter patter away from the book, looking for thread and needle and stuff.
Better have that for yourself, because I don't have that.
He's stealing it.
I don't have one.
I roll perception check to find his shit.
I don't have one.
it.
I literally don't have it, you fuck. I'm gonna steal it from him. I don't have it. Where can I find it? Not in my house.
I want to use a survival and or nature check to find a needle bug. Needle bug and spiders.
I want you to fucking complicate this just so I can punish you more. Sure.
Okay, nature check. Here we go. 21.
You know of needle bugs. They exist.
Fuck. All right,
Very
that's
good.
it. That's my bit.
Rahul,
You want
what
to try
are
a
you
survival
doing?
roll instead of nature?
It's the same results.
Rehua is in a dilapidated corner made by the merger of the two apartment buildings.
Oh, so that the apartments have merged now. Excellent.
No!
I thought Crunch broke down part of the wall to it.
No, because if he did, I would attack him.
He had suggested doing that, but then was stopped by Baldric.
Is there a particular ill-maintained part of this apartment?
Don't destroy my house.
I'm not destroying it if you've already left it to fall into disrepair.
No, he's not let any of it fall into disrepair because why the fuck would he do that?
Okay,
What's
I'm going
wrong
to
with
destroy
you?
your house then.
All right, I exit and I activate the big bomb, and you all die. Stop ruining my house.
So, I'm almost tempted to have him be just standing there banging his head against the wall because he's bored and he has nothing else to do. But no, he won't do that.
Poor
So,
boy.
Rehua is like down on his haunches because his weird digitigrade legs are just like he's what would be equivalent to kneeling. And his carapace is splayed open with various tendrils here and there of plant matter. As he's carefully rearranging the various herbs and whatnot around his body, Glubtalk has been released from the pet cache because the spell is expired, and he's just having him move things around, get things tucked away to make more room for their eventual journey to the solitude. Glubtalk, no, you need to move that up to my bicep. No, that can't go there. Those plants will compete. Just stop.
Glubtalk, helping!
No, Glubtalk, not help you. Listen, certain things cannot go in certain places. Those two plants exude certain, you might gross things, oils. If they mix together, I will explode.
Like it?
Do not. Yes, move that elsewhere. And Rehua is growing slightly frustrated with Glubtalk.
Glubtalk helping.
Rehua,
Yes, Tannhauser.
spare Glubtalk your anger. What things do you need moved? I will aid you.
Well, you can assist him if you would like in moving several of these specimens to the various compartments I have opened up. I'm simply trying to make some room, as I'm going to find some more choice curios and procure some nice reagents from the swamps that we're headed to. I've done on how I'm actually doing a little bit of studying myself of them. I'm quite excited by the prospect of going back to the Solitude.
You're from Solitude, are you?
No, technically I'm from everywhere, but no, but though I have journeyed through the Solitude before and spent some time, I have had a chance to study some of the wildlife there, and what I have found is of intrigue, at least to me, and I'm certain there is more to discover still. It is quite large, after all.
Yes, you and Oran share your appreciation for wildlife. What exactly are we expecting in that lovely swamp?
Well, given that it is the remnants of the Inheritor lands, that they were not allowed to be settled by the older powers, you can't expect to find much intelligent life, so to speak. But there is ample undiscovered fauna, flora, a couple nasty avians, maybe some very interesting insects. There's a lot. There's a lot to see, but I would have to refer back to my guide.
I see. How interesting. I'd once heard rumors that there was a great place of swamp, an immense, dismal swamp, thick to the brim with corpses lying in the bog. It was a terrifying tale told around campfires in my youth.
Oh, and there's poison everywhere there.
And there are ample corpses as well. That's literally filled to the brim with centuries worth of decay.
Excellent. It will be so cool to see it.
Don't worry, you can only smell it a little bit. So I'm told anyway.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck in the swamp. You'll do so well there.
Oh, I think you will all do great in the swamp. Thank you, Crunch. That means a lot coming from you.
Yes. I apologize that I can't join you.
Tannhauser just has a vision of Crunch coming out to the swamp, immediately falling into quicksand and dying.
One step and just...
It's a shame you won't be there, Crunch. We'll miss you.
Yes. Because you know that's exactly what would fucking happen.
Cruelty.
Right. Besides, someone has to look after old Tuhakis. None of you actually care about me, but Crunch does.
Yes, very much so. I'm full of caring. That's not true, Tuhakis.
Tannhauser grabs Glubtalk.
He cares.
Yeah, that's right. Glubtalk can stay with us, Crunch.
Oh, yeah, of course. Be the regular odd couple, we will. Though I must ask, how long should we stay outside the city walls?
Well, I would guess long enough for you to find... Points to, like, resting Valli. A solution to that.
Well, yes, but by that time, we'll come back only with the salves, no weapons to fuel our ongoing triumphant crusade.
At that, the door to Baldric's workshop opens up and he cranes his head around the corner.
Tannhauser, much as I know that you're really wishing to get this revolution thing going a lot faster, we're not going to find anything of use in the Solitude Swamps.
Perhaps not, but if we were to take a trip to Zeskorin...
That's at least another week's journey.
Well,
That's several months' journey.
Yeah, he said at least. You got a problem? You got a problem with my wording, motherfucker?
I'm just putting it in context for everyone else. Fuck you!
That depends on how long we want to wait for the heat to fall off.
Shouldn't take too long. I've got myself planned out to probably kick it back out in the swamps for another few weeks or so.
Suppose so. Well, the next time, then, I have an intuition that there may be things in Zeskorin that we can use to our great benefit.
I'll tell you what, instead of us going all the way to Zeskorin, I can talk with my contact out in the swamps and see if she can't find us anything.
Well, I suppose we'll take things one glorious revolutionary day at a time.
Yeah.
And I think that is where we will call it for today's episode.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
I reach out and attack Thurston.
That ends episode 1. Or sorry, you know, like it's
Yeah!
Yay!
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Next up, the swamp adventure.
Yeah, season 1's over, guys. We did it.
Yeah!
Yes.
We survived, sort of.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Kind of.
Yeah,
In a manner of speaking.
We did
yeah,
it.
they're gonna kind of way and stuff.
Yeah, kid.
But yeah, love you all so very, very much. Thank you all so much for watching so far. Remember, next episode will not be on the 23rd. We're going to do a Q&A, kind of like talking about the campaign, talking to all you guys on Discord, and also do a Patreon post saying, hey, here's a Q&A form. You can submit some questions in over there, but we'll also take questions from chat and stuff like that as we go. So we'll just be chilling out with everybody and answering questions and stuff on July 23rd, which the next episode will be. Remember, if you want to know all about us and know when the next episode and stuff is, seriously, go to the website at narrativedeclaration.com. We actually have a whole schedule section, you know, where things are, know when they're happening. We have all the episodes and stuff on there, and on Patreon we like to set up our blogs and stuff like that, so you are informed of what's going on, along with our Twitter, stuff like that. And also thanks everybody for also supporting us on YouTube and supporting us on like TikTok and Twitter and all that other stuff. That's been super duper awesome of you. Thank you so much for helping us out there. But let's go ahead and reintroduce you to the amazing folks who bring you Rotgrind, starting off with left to right, Odoroshi.
Hi, hello. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for coming with us in this first arc of our journey. You can find me on Twitter at Odoroshi Writer. I was playing Valli the Swashbuckler, and I am so glad to have you all here.
Next up, we have Hokey Crow.
That is me. I am Hokey Crow. You can find me at Hokey Crow on Twitter, also on Discord, on the Narrative Declaration Discord. I'm the community manager there. We have a lot of fun and talk to a lot of fans there. We do things every now and then. I've been playing Rehua, the Rehua the Cleric. And again, thank you all very much for coming out. Love all your faces.
Next up, Earndil.
Yep, Earndil, writer for Alpha Busa, having a great time here, blowing shit up, and also being a curmudgeon. It's great. Glad to have you guys around.
Next up, Speaker D.
I have been Speaker D. You can follow me on Twitter at Super Snake Kick, and I just want to say to everyone, it has been a delight to bring such raucous chaos to this session, to this game, to this season, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.
Kill you.
Our illustrious game master, Thurston Hillman.
Okay, chat, real quick. They got 600 gold pieces in that thing from Bloatus. Valli literally had 6 times the party's current funds in a gold pouch. So there, that answers that question. Hi, I'm On Call GM. You can find me at all the things at On Call GM. And I will be mentally better after tomorrow because I have to prepare for a whole different kind of flustercluckery. So hopefully we'll see you there. If not, if you're listening to us, we'll get Warhams. Woo! I'm scared and terrified.
Yeah. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. CST. And I've been your host, Oran the Bear, playing Oran the Druid, and thank you all so very much. We'll see you all next time. We'll see some of you tomorrow and everything else. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. We'll see you all next time.